Alright, so the second movie I saw for today was Hotel Artemis. Wow, I'm lost for words. No, like, I enjoyed it. It's like kind of actiony kind of shit that you'd expect. Wow, there's so much darkness in this. I'm really got to lighten this shit up, Jesus. I'm doing this to, like, block the windows. Anyway, but yeah, like, I enjoyed it. The movie was only just, like, you know, a little bit over 90 minutes. You know, you get told, like, quick kind of backstory, and that's really all you need to know. Because it's, what is this, says 2028 shit happened, and it's currently taking place in, like, 2029. So it's like LA riots are horrible, and something about water and shit. Of course, there's the Hotel Artemis that's happening. Yeah, so pretty much it obviously used to be an actual running and functioning hotel, but now it's just like this top penthouse thing with just 5 rooms that they use as hospital rooms, and they kind of just give people, you know, like aliases via the rooms and shit. And then chaos ensues. And it's like, there's so many well-known, like, names in this freaking movie, to the point where some of them, I'm like, did y'all just film some of your parts, like, you know, within a week? That's what it feels like, you know. It's nothing against it, it's just, that's what it feels like. I enjoyed it. The makeup they did on Jodie Foster is great. She even has, like, that old lady kind of walk run that they do. Dave Bautista's great. Well, yeah, ever since Guardians, like, he's just doing really well. And then, yeah, like, Charlie Day's in it. The French actress, what's her name, was in The Mummy, and then, like, Atomic Blonde. I really like her. I love that she's in a lot of these action films. I want her to continue doing a lot of these, because her fighting style is really cool. She's fucking awesome. And, oh, Jeff Goldblum was in it for, like, a heartbeat. Zachary Quinto's in it. Like, I didn't even realize he was in it, and I'm like, wow, this is just... And, what's her name? Fucking Mona Lisa Saperstein. I love how I know her character name. Hilarious. Like, she's in it for, like, a heartbeat as well. Oh, what's his name? Sterling K. Brown. He's in it. I like that he's in a lot more stuff. Like, I don't watch This Is Us, but I do like him as an actor, and I would love to see him in more shit, you know? But yeah, so, but, like, I don't know, like, if it's really just, like, going into spoilers. Fuck it, yeah, let's go into spoilers while I just fuck with the frickin' white balance while I'm just shifting around here. But yeah, like, okay, 1, 2, 3 spoilers, but yeah, so, you could learn that, like, Jodie Foster, like, the reason why she's, like, this, you know, doctor who stitches up criminals is because, like, she lost her medical license because her kid died, and she kind of, like, went down a spiral. That seems to be the theme for today's movies, is shit happens, woman goes down a spiral, and now she's trying to deal with life itself, you know? But yeah, like, the whole thing with the Hotel Artemis is that, like, you don't ask too many questions, you don't really know, you're, like, not supposed to really know people's names, so, like, you know, Jodie Foster's character is just known as Nurse. And, like, you see in the trailer, Bautista's, like, you know, character's name is just Everest. That's it. And again, everyone is just, like, all these criminals are known by their, you know, like, their room, the rooms that they're assigned to, because it's, you know, a freaking, whatchamacallit, it's the penthouse, so, you know, they have things named after, like, you know, tropical destination places, you know, it's, like, Acapulco, it's, like, Nice, it's like somewhere in Hawaii, like Waikiki, you know, like that stuff. So it's like, okay, so you kind of call each other by that, which is fine, because you're all criminals, we shouldn't really know about each other anyway. And then, you know, she has to stitch up, like, helps out Sterling K. Brown, and then I think it's his brother, and he got, like, shot up really fucked up. So you go in and you kind of see, like, you know, yeah, you have to stitch up criminals, and you, like, you get to see her kind of, like, kind of get up, and it's like, alright, start the day. She keeps saying things like, oh, it's another Wednesday, because, of course, like, hired, you know, like killers and criminals and stuff are just always gonna get hurt. So it's like you see them like come in, she's kind of like whatever to them, like checking them, like okay, cool, scan. They have like the implants in their arms, beep beep. You know, they could come in, and then the Asian dude, it's like nope, nope, and it's like oh, no. He's like oh no, it's gonna work. It's just there's blood covered in it. He's like nope, kicks him out. Of course, it's like a very secretive place, duh. You know, I think, yeah, it's like at one point, like, what's her name? I'm gonna still kind of call her Mona Lisa Saperstein. I think was it, so, whatever. She's a cop, and then she knows Jodie Foster's character because, like, she knew his son, and then, like, every so often she gets these kind of, like, PTSD kind of, like, flashes from when she found her son and all this stuff, and it's like all this shit that accumulates. You quickly, like, exposition know that like she met Batista because like she had taken care of like these kind of like down and out kind of kids. Like it was just really quick shit, which again the movie is like 93 minutes, so it's just kind of like bam bam bam, information, stuff happens, hired killers, da 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 da, no weapons, blah blah blah. Okay, LA riots are going horrible and everyone wants to get out and things are literally exploding all around them kind of stuff, you know. And like I said, like I did enjoy this one. I just felt like towards, I don't know, again, it's part of the theme for today. I think like towards the end it was just kind of like, you know. So again, like you get some fun action, you get all this stuff. I don't know, like part of me just feels like I get it, like they want to do the backstory of, well, it was like, what was it, Jeff Goldblum, because he's the one who owns the Hotel Artemis, and he's like the reason why she has, I guess, a job kind of thing. But it's also like, after all these years, it's revealed that he is the reason that like her son's dead, you know, because of an overdose or something. And it's like, I feel like, I get it, I get why they wanted like some extra, like, I guess, extra, like, story and all that stuff. But I also felt like I felt like they didn't really need to, like, include all that because it's, like, just the fact that she's kind of, like, old and, like, kind of, like, she kind of had enough of it. Like, I already felt kind of very, like, sympathetic, empathetic towards her. Like, I just felt bad, you know? You could tell, like, she just kind of does it, like, does that job to do it. And again, it's, like, they want to add an extra bit that here and there just to tug at the heartstrings, like she lost a kid, and you know, what do you call that, a lot of the people that frequent the hotel are like, oh, I didn't even know you had a kid. And it's like, well, that's the thing, I had a kid, you know. And again, with that kind of hotel, you don't really tell each other's like backstory anyway, but it's that kind of thing where I get why they did it, but I also felt like it really was unnecessary because, you know, again, everyone are like criminals and they're hired shit and stuff, but she's really the only one, like, besides, you know, having the ability to heal them, she doesn't really have any former training, like, to defend herself, you know. So again, like for me, I already just feel bad for her, and then like all her situation with the movie, I just felt like that added little thing, like, oh, Jeff Goldblum's the one who got you into this, but he's also the reason, like, kind of like it's making me think of, like, fucking, like, what's it, like, Repo the Genetic Opera, which was, like, yeah, like, you work for me, but I'm also the one who killed your wife, kind of thing. And it's like, damn it, the asshole I've been paying my debt to is the one who killed my family. You know, it's like that kind of storyline. And again, it's like, I don't think they really needed to do that because, you know, like, it's just, you can tell, like, her and even Batista's character is like, this is what we do. And then it's just like, that's just how we live our life. It's just doing this, you know? Like, I feel bad. It's like, you're not, like, going out and, well, because there's riots happening outside. But it's not like you're going out and having snacks and shit with friends, you know? You're just doing this all the time because who fucking knows if someone's gonna roll in at 8 in the morning or fucking midnight, you know, needing to get stitched up and shit. So, but yeah, like I said, like, the fight scenes, the action stuff, that was tons of fun. Again, the whole idea of it, like, Paul and I talked about this, we were like, this makes me think of, like, like, kind of like a very loose idea of, like, the hotel in John Wick, because, like, the one that all, again, has, like, the rules and the hired killers and shit that go there. But yeah, like I said, like, I enjoyed just, like, the simple idea of it, and it's just not fully a mindless action film, but it's just kind of like you put it on. It's definitely not like the previous movie. It's not like with Hereditary that you have to sit there and watch it, and then it makes you just question your life and all that shit. Like this one, you put it on, you can like paint some shit, do some chores or whatever, and you're enjoying it. You get the idea of it, all that stuff. It's one of those kind of movies where like, all right, cool, this is fun. I liked it, You know what I mean? Like I would say this is more of like a rental matinee kind of thing. Like I said, I didn't hate it, but like if we're really gonna put it on that scale, because we're Hereditary, I was like, no, go see it. This one, it's more like I said, like if you catch a matinee, if not, like yeah, definitely rent it. Because again, it's like, fuck it. It's like there's a cast of people. They all spent like a week on set to film their parts, and then over it. I mean, because it went long for the previous one. What's the trailers? Like I said, the trailers were pretty similar. So again, oh god, I almost dropped my phone. So again, Mission Impossible, Fallout, the kin fucking thing again, Skyscraper, which this trailer I saw, it really kind of just shows you the entire movie. But again, it's like, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't care. I go see all his movies, good or bad. I go see all of them, and it's like, okay, you're just gonna see it, Like, I remember some people, they were like, oh, it's like The Rock is trying to, be like Bruce Willis and do like a Die Hard. And then I think like, okay, The Rock was even like, yeah, like I wanted to do my own version of Die Hard. And I'm like, yeah, let him do his thing, for fuck's sakes. He's The Rock, shut up. Then it's the movie Searching again with fucking John Cho looking for the daughter thing, oh, and after that it just kind of got weird. It was, Crazy Rich Asian, like, I've never read the book, but I'll probably go see it, to support my people and all that stuff, because it is a full, like, Asian cast, and all that stuff. The next is City of Lies. Let me actually look up the other trailer I didn't know. Was it Little Stranger? Was that Little Stranger? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. So from the previous thing, I was like, oh, I don't remember what Little Stranger is. Yes, that one has freaking like Domhnall Gleeson and shit, and it's just like some weird shit happening in a house, like around like like a little bit after World War II shit. So that's what that was. Just odd. Whoa. Okay. No. Fuck it. Okay. City of Lies. I remember when the title came. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I just remember, like, when the title came out, I'm like, why would you call it that? So, remember how, like, the USA Network had their own, like, limited series about, like, we've got to figure out who murdered Biggie and Tupac. Now it's a full-fledged movie with Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker, and, like, the tagline is, like, who shot Biggie? And it's, like, a full fuck-off movie about it. About, like, who shot Tupac and Biggie, and then, like, in the, in the trailer, it was, like, trying to insinuate that, like, LAPD had something to do with the murder, of Biggie, because they're like, oh, there's records of, like, LAPD working with Death Row Records, and it's like, what? Like, I don't know how much, oh, this is based on a novel, so it's like, is this, like, one of those, like, investigative journalism kind of novels? Or is this one of those things where they're just trying to make a buck off of Biggie and Tupac because the 90s are back, because it is 20 years. Then the last one was Bad Times at the El Royale, which kind of feels like Hotel Artemis, because it's a hotel and things happen at it, and it's a hotel that's on the freaking, like, on the borderline exactly of California and Nevada, or Nevada, as some people get upset when you say it. And it's like, you have to choose a room on the California side, you have to choose a room on the Nevada side. And then, like, there's And you see it a lot in like movies and sometimes TV shows where it's like kind of like the weird seedy motel, seedy, not city, motel, and they go into like they go within the walls and you can like, you know, watch people from like either a peephole or like this one is like the two-way mirror kind of thing. And I think this takes place in like the 60s from what it looks like. And it's like Jeff Bridges is in it, Hemsworth is in it, fucking Rainn Wilson is in it and shit. Yeah, I think, right, El Roy, yeah, there you go. Dakota Johnson's in it, and I feel like it's like the whole Kristen Stewart thing, like outside of their shitty, you know, thing, I feel like they're better actors in this. Okay, John Hamm, Nick Offerman, yeah, so they're in it, and it's, what does it say here? 7 strangers, each with a secret to bury, meet at the Lake Tahoe's El Royale rundown hotel with the dark past. Over the course of one fateful night, everyone will have a last shot at redemption before everything goes to hell. Like, it just shit happens at a different hotel. Now, like, instead of being fully fuck off in LA, it's on the fucking border of California and Nevada. Like, okay. Alright, and it takes place, like, in the past instead of the future. So, alright, cool. But anyway, Hotel Artemis, it's a fun movie. It's, you know, popcorn movie, whatever you call it. I'm done talking. I'm gonna go eat and all that stuff, yeah.